This is Carlo of 4GQ TV, and I'm here with
Jamie Thomason.
Can you tell me a little bit about what you've done in this project?
Oh, I'm the casting director and the dialogue director, and I'm one of the executive producers and one of the co-writers.
What has been one of the biggest challenges for you in doing something like this?
Something like this. I mean, the scope of this picture is big. I've been on this movie for 7 years. Jay's been on it for 10 years, so he wins. I mean, everything about it's a very, very special project. It's a unique, opportunity to do this kind of storytelling in animation. Challenging? I don't know. Ask me another question.
Well, it's definitely unique. It's not something we see every day, something like this, and something I'm very interested in. So what kind of research did you do behind this project and for casting?
Well, as far as casting goes, I was looking into the backgrounds of the actors to see what kind of connection they might have to the characters. Kenneth Branagh is a huge student of Dickens. He's actually directed, I think, a couple of movies with the character of Charles Dickens in it. So he knows that person inside and out. Oscar Isaac was raised in a very strict Christian household in his youth. And so he has a deep understanding of who that character is. Funny thing with Oscar, at first he couldn't do it. And so, we were talking to some other people, and then it came back around and he had time again. Let's do it. And I remember walking down the street to record him on his first day of recording, and I walked past a newsstand, and there's a GQ magazine, and his face on the cover, looking very GQ, and right next to his face, in big letters, it says, "Cool Jesus." And I thought, if that's not a sign, what? I don't know what. And it was from years ago. And the Cool Jesus story in that magazine actually wasn't about him in that episode. But still, took a picture of it. It became our, mascot picture, as it were.
Did he see that as a sign?
Did Oscar see it as a sign? Oscar saw it as amusing. But we called him Cool Jesus from then on after that. And that really is, part of what he brought to it was a humanity, a more contemporary, less...
believers, non-believers, whatever,
Oftentimes in biblical films, some characters like Jesus are portrayed very, sort of like mystical, and Oscar plays, more with more humanity, more grounded. He was actually really interested in experimenting, exploring Jesus' use of humor, which is actually a big book on it, because he was, he was a rabbi. He was the number one rabbi in the rabbinical tradition. There's a lot of stuff in the Bible.
So that was definitely.
It's actually kind of funny the way he, when you read the words, it's just that no one ever thinks of it that way. So he had fun, I think, framing some of that stuff, with that in mind.
Any chance of a sequel?
A sequel? I don't want to give it away. Yeah, it's a sequel like the Titanic sequel. I don't think a sequel. There may be other, biblical stories that they want to tell, but it wouldn't actually be a sequel. No.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, I want to thank you for your time.
Sure.
And enjoy your convention.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks for having me.